What's up, everybody? Put your L's in the air. Say it with me. We live on this thing, Mr. Wright.
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, we got a great show lined up today. Welcome everybody into the Lady Blue Radio and Podcast Show. And I'm sitting with no other than the man himself. It's the CEO of the Roller on the River Show.
Co-CEO.
Co-CEO of the Roller on the River Show. And with your girl, Little Lady Blue, Mr. Carlos Wright. You guys make some noise.
What's going on out there? What's going on out there?
Man, how's it been going? How's it been going?
It's been going good. It's been going really good.
Okay. I'm just glad to finally get you in because we did a show a while back, but it didn't. It didn't turn out right, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
So we had to come back and do it again. I'm sitting with my brother right here, you guys, and a lot of Little Lady Blue wouldn't be really happening if it weren't for this brother right here because he.
Likewise.
That's right. He supports me, and we support each other, and we help each other.
Right.
Push each other to our goals, you guys.
So
I want to welcome everybody into Little Lady Blue Radio. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, you guys. And if you don't know, my link is BS.BS show. You guys get on that link right there. Spread that link. Watch, like, share, and comment, you guys. We need y'all to comment and get involved in the show. We got a great topics that we're getting ready to talk about tonight. And we're going to talk about Mr. Wright's album that he getting ready to drop as well, you guys. So it's going to be a great show. Mr. Wright.
Okay.
Let's kick this thing off right. We know that you are a Track Nominator Award winner.
Well, I got nominated for a Track Award in 2017 for a movie that was shot here in Memphis. And we got notified, me and Dwayne Wilson got notified from New York City that we were up against the quote unquote big boys. So we didn't win, but we got nominated. So I think that just getting nominated, for soundtrack is something special.
Man, to get nominated for a track, that's more than special.
Yeah.
That's superior.
Yeah.
And I want to say, let me give you a round of applause for that, you guys. If you don't know, Mr. Wright is a Track Nominated Award winner right here at the beautiful city of Memphis. And basically, that's what we want to get into and talk about the great talent that's in this area.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you work with such stars like Ruby Wilson.
Yeah.
Tell us about how that kind of got started.
When I was in high school, my teacher used to manage Ruby Wilson, and he used to bring her in, and he used to, we used to, cut our teeth on, she's a professional. So, we were in school, so we had to learn how to, get her sound right. And he taught us in the classroom how to do that.
And that's at Kansas Tech, right?
Yeah, it's at Kansas Tech. They tore it down. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, man, let me say, man, kudos, because you working with Ruby Wilson. You got a chance to work with a queen, the late great Ruby Wilson.
Yeah.
Icon in Memphis, man. That's wonderful by itself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember, she used to always do the benefit for the homeless. And I remember the last conversation we had was, she was like, I like what you're doing. Keep doing it. And, I always remember that, about her. She was,
very encouraging.
Yeah. Very. Yeah. She was.
Yeah. So I already know that that's why you won the track nominated award winner right there. Cause you got the experience. Yeah. You're good at producing. Yeah. As well as
I try,
man. So, man, you know what? We can go on and on, but let's get on into this thing. You started there, and you began writing and producing your own. Yeah. And you said Dwayne
Wilson. For people who don't know, Dwayne Wilson, he did a lot of tracks. Funky fingers, we call him. Okay. He did a lot of tracks for Suave House back in the day. We had 8 Ball, MJG, all that, back then. And he showed me a lot of things because he was, he's older than me, and he showed me some things.
So you mean he did a lot of tracks for 8 Ball?
He did a lot of tracks. Yeah, he did a lot of tracks for them. Yeah.
Wow, that's man.
Yeah, he bad man.
Yeah, that's a bad man.
Yeah, bad man.
Yeah, and I just love some 8 Ball. I mean, still love some 8 Ball and MJG, but that was my high school day.
We coming out hard. Yeah.
Yeah, so
we can't say the lyrics, but for me.
Okay, man, I love A Ball and MJG. So we gotta say shout out to them. There's some Memphis artists right there
Yep,
out of hometown of Memphis,
there it
man.
is.
Wow. So tell us, Mr. Wright,
Mm-hmm.
on that, it's so much, man. You have done so much already, man.
Yeah, I try.
And I listened to a couple of your albums. The Enigma,
Yeah.
it's one of your albums that I really love. You
Mm.
guys, the
Yeah.
Enigma is an album you guys got to get. Is it online right now?
It's on Reverb Nation.
It's on Reverb
Yeah.
Nation, so they can listen to
They
it.
can listen to it. Yeah.
You guys get on Reverb Nation and check Mr. Carlos Wright out. The Enigma album.
Yeah.
He's a new age funk artist, y'all. You would not be sorry. I mean, I love it. If you like jazz, funk, and man, with a little bit of R&B, swing, and pop
Yeah.
to it, they got to check you out.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all go and check that out.
Yeah. And the latest album,
Oh yeah.
I love. I don't even want rather that chick. Come on, man. Come on. You got to tell us about it. What's up and coming, man?
Well, yeah. I'm gonna release that Gravitas.
Gravitas. I like the name.
Is an album. It's got many pieces to it. Got a little rock in it. Got a little R&B in it. Got jazz in it. Some instrumental tracks. People like that too. And this young lady I had, Tequila. She had when I heard her sing, I knew that she was right for that song.
Ooh, she right.
She right for the song, and
she did. Nice job,
she sure did. And
nice job.
Shout out to you.
Shout out.
Yeah, and we went in there and we grinded on it.
Yeah.
And we came out with I think a hell of a nice song.
Yes,
Yeah.
I play it all the time. You guys have heard me play. If you get on my YouTube page, you're gonna hear me play that song "Ride or Die Chick" by Mr. Carlos Wright and Tequila. I tell you guys nailed that.
Yeah.
And I will buy it. I'm going to be the first to buy it. Let me put that right. So
I got you.
And that's on. And you haven't released that album.
I hadn't released Gravitas, not yet.
Okay.
We probably maybe 2 week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at the most for it being out on Apple Play and all these other places. I'm gonna put it on Reverb Nation again, CD Baby, a lot of different platforms you can go listen to it and download it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, while I'm doing this, Mr. Wright, tell us about what you got up and coming.
Right now, we in production. I'm probably sometime next month look for the Ride or Die video.
Mm-hmm.
We're working on some ideas with that, and so that'll be coming up pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wait a minute, because I want to get into that.
Mhm.
Let me just get this in here.
Okay.
You guys, we're talking to Mr. Carlos Wright, new age funk artist Carlos Wright, and we're talking about a great man right here in the music world. You guys, my brother, Mr. Carlos Wright, Gravitas. How many songs on? Just tell me how many songs on there.
14.
14 songs.
14 songs.
I listened to it, and
Okay.
it sounded so good to where I lost
I
count.
appreciate that. Yeah.
I lost count.
I try to put something on there for everybody. I kind of like some dance music, some love and makeup, breakup.
Yes.
And
I heard a little.
Just some of everything for somebody might not. Well, I don't like that track. They can go, oh, I like that one. So,
Yeah.
So I try to put a
Versatile life.
Yeah, I try to be versatile.
Well, it's a bad. I like the whole CD, you guys.
Thank you.
Gravitas. It's got 14 jams on it. I listened to most of them, and I'm telling you, man, I compare you. I ain't compare you because you can't compare nobody. We got to talk about that. But it's on the original, and that's what we all about, originality.
Right.
That's like some Prince stuff right there, you guys.
Yeah, that guy was to be mentioned in the same sentences.
Yeah.
That is
your
phenomenal.
track nomination speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something that people need to know, that the talent here in Memphis is off the chain when you got brothers like Mr. Carlos Wright, new age funk artist, you guys. So if the people want to book you or get in contact with you, how could they go about doing it?
Well, you can call me at 901-4 490-9535. Or I got a Facebook page. You can go on Facebook, leave something for me on there, or messenger, or whatever. I'll be glad to do that for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. So y'all heard that. You want to get in touch with my brother Carlos Wright, New Age Funks. You got to hit him up at 901-490-9535. That's what he
Yep.
said. And you want to book him. Once you hear the songs, I promise you're going to want to book him.
Yeah.
So kudos to you, brother. I love the work.
Appreciate you.
Keep doing what you do. And you guys are going to take a little break. And then we're going to come back.
Come
Wright,
back.
And we're going to talk about you being one of the CEOs of the Roll It on the Real show.
There it is. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back in just a minute, you guys. Stay tuned.
It was good. That was real good.
Let's look at this good down here. It was good. It's good.
Really good.
It's coming together. Let me oh wait a minute. Here we go. I did the wrong thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Welcome back into Lillady Blue Radio and Podcast Show. Once again, sitting with my brother, New Age Funk artist, Mr. Carlos Wright.
What's going on?
Yes, Mr. Wright. You got to get on down to business now. I know
Okay.
what you said earlier. You told everybody about the great things you had going on and happening and how you got started. You got a little information about you. So you guys make sure y'all get online, find Mr. Wright music and support.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's time to get down to the real nitty gritty.
The real nitty gritty.
The real nitty gritty.
The real nitty gritty. There it is.
There it is. All right, you guys. He's also one of the CEO of the Roll It on the River show. Now let's get down to it. We talk about the Roll It on the River show. When I met this young man, he was doing music, doing his thing. You guys look, y'all know Lillady Blue do. I do my thing as well. I am an R&B, blues and R&B artist as well. And we came together and we come up with this show, the Roll It on
The
River
River Show. That's something to be very proud of. That's it.
That's right. You guys, we came up with the Roll It on the River show, and now we're going to talk a little bit about the Roll It on the River show. Before we get a chance to move on tonight, let me get this on in the captions. The Roll It on the River show, it is actually called the Lillady Blue and Independent Entertainment Roll It on the River show. We started it here in the beautiful city of Memphis. Shout out to our city for allowing us to do that.
There it is.
And we want to send shouts out to a lot of the artists that was on the show before we start talking about the show, you guys. Name me some of them, Mr. Wright.
Oh, Miss Joyce Howard, Tony Moe, Anisha King, just to name a few.
This is Alicia King.
Yeah, a shout out to her. Yeah,
Yes. Tony Moe, The Truth.
that's it.
Miss Joyce Howard, The Truth.
That's it.
And also, Lillady Blue want to give shouts out to her SIP connection, which is Mr. Jason Hodges, Low End Promotions,
Oh,
and Mr. Cedar Mills. Who else came from? We had like 2 or 3 Mississippi artists came up, you guys,
Yeah, we did.
and represented. So I want to give a shout out to Jason Hodges, Low End Promotion as well. You guys get on their page as well. I know Cedar Mills. I love that song he did. And the other young man came up and did one with him as well. They put on a hell of a show.
It sure did.
So I want to send a shout out to them out of Slaughter, Mississippi. You guys make some noise because y'all are off the chain too. We enjoyed having y'all down to the Roll on the River show.
Yeah.
But now let's talk about the Roll It on the River show. Ladies and gentlemen, we decided to do this show because we were looking at the opening up of what opportunity for the artists here in the city of Memphis. Because Memphis people come from all over around the world to hear the sound of Memphis, the soul of Memphis, in the music, you guys. So we decided to do this. So we want to show off just what Memphis had to offer, and people loved it, you guys. We had it on TV and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
Channel
guys.
31 Comcast one.
So Miss McClinton.
Yeah.
Shouts out to you, Miss McClinton.
Yeah, for giving us that opportunity.
She gave us that opportunity to do it. So let's also give a shout out to the Roll It on the River cast.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
You talking about the whole? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mike Curtis. Ishmael.
Michael Curtis.
Yeah. Ishmael Butler.
Ishmael Butler.
Yeah. Who else?
Miss Rebecca Robinson, Queen B.
Yeah, Queen B.
Miss Vasanita.
Vasanita. Yep.
And my nephew, Mr. Tim. Baldwin. You guys, that's who made it happen.
Flash Productions.
Yes, he's Baldwin Flash Productions.
Yeah.
Talented young brother.
Yes, yeah. Baldwin is a special cat because if you go look at one of my videos, Red, and he shot that, he did a tremendous job on it.
Yes, he did. Man, he's the first time we saw his work, we loved him.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all, if you need a video, get to Baldwin Productions, you guys.
Yep.
Find him on Facebook and YouTube. Check out some of the productions that he's done. That's a very talented young man.
He sure is.
And I promise you, for all your video needs, he can meet them.
Sure can.
Yeah. So let me say that before we start talking about the show. We got into the show, you guys, because like I said, we wanted to be able to show the world the talent that Memphis have to offer. So when they come to Memphis, a lot of people looking for just that. So that's what we came together and did, and it came together pretty good, you guys. And we're trying to bring it back, but we want to talk about some things before we just launch it out. We can't tell y'all everything because we got what.
We got some people, around here that, they roll up on us and they ask us what we doing. And next thing you know, we got not rolling on the river, we got sold on the river. And then I created a show format of We Do Memphis. And I look up and it's We Are Memphis. So it's a lot of people that don't have our best interest at hand. They're trying to get a nugget. And they're trying to, they run off and these, they try to, make some money real quick off of what we started. And I know when we started with nobody doing what we was doing.
Right. And what I had to say is bigger than that, we did this from our heart because we love music. It's not even about money, but it's about being able to help the communities and help our city, put our city in a brighter light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when people come from all over the world, they come looking for the sound of Memphis, And so people was coming to us when we were doing the show.
Exactly.
And it's like, we're so glad that y'all down here because when we got to Memphis, we were looking for this. And, and it's kind of sad that instead of, I don't understand that instead of people wanting to be a part of and help support what you do, it's kind of sad that people, what's the word that I'm looking for? They seem to want to take what you do and run with it instead of coming together because it's number and it's power in numbers.
Yeah.
And instead, we could have came together and did one big great scene.
Could have
and really brought it to life.
Yeah, really brought it to life. A few people have a few connections and with other people, and they run to them with an idea. It's not their own,
right?
Because we know where it came from, and then they try to make a few dollars, and that's the end of it. They really not trying to help anybody but themselves.
Right. Yeah. And the talent that we have here, we felt like the word deserved to hear them. I mean, you guys, we had our. If you go to Lillady Blue and Independent Entertainment Roll on the River Show down on YouTube right now, if you pull it up, you're going to see some great artists.
Yeah.
Real original artists.
Original.
These people, they can do other people's music, but most of them write
Yeah.
their own songs. They're
Yeah.
already there, like Anisha King.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Miss George Howard. You should be able to cut the radio on. That's another thing. The
Yep.
radio.
Yeah.
That's one reason why Little Lady Blue is pushing so hard, you guys, because I'm going to own my own radio station where
Yeah.
I'm going to keep on till I get there. Push nothing but the best of the Memphis
That's
talent,
it.
the Memphis artists. You know, we should be able to cut our radio stations on and hear our young men and women and
Yeah.
our artists from this city,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
on the radio.
Yeah. On the
So,
radio.
what is that about?
Well, I did quite a bit of traveling. I would go to New York, and I would hear a bunch of New York artists
Right,
on Hot 97.
right.
And I would go to Atlanta. I hear a bunch of Atlanta artists on their local radio stations. But you come to Memphis, you only hear other folks from other places, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I mean, I understand it. I mean, you gonna hear Mary J. Blige and Beyonce. That's cool, but it's some people here that deserve to be on the radio.
Just working just
Yeah,
as
this is
hard
just working just as
in
hard.
their own city.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think we know what's going on.
You think politics is involved?
Yeah, politics definitely involved in that. And,
Yeah. So when you take your CD to the radio station and they tell you, uh,
we don't know where to play.
we don't know where to play you, or leave your CD, we'll get back.
We'll
With you.
get back with you. These record, because a few of what they call them record companies around here. We're not signing anybody, but you can leave your demo. So if you ain't signing nobody, ain't no need for me to leave my demo.
Don't, ladies and gentlemen, never leave your demo. Never, because you will hear your demo on you're gonna hear the demo probably with not you on it, don't
Right.
on the radio. So let me say that right now. I'm gonna get into that about leaving demos, because I
Don't
want to
do
say
it.
shout out to my late great uncle, Mr. Robert Lee Thomas, you guys, because Little Lady Blue come from a background of musicians and famous. They're not just they were local musicians, but they were famous local musicians, you guys. So and they done that, and we heard their songs on the radio. And Mr. Robert Lee Thomas, my late great uncle, is one of them. Him and my brother Joe Jr. wrote a song, and I'm not gonna name no names, but one of the biggest artists, R&B artists,
Yeah.
they took it to Atlanta looking for help,
Right.
thinking that they're gonna go down there and get,
Yeah.
and now all of a sudden they left the demo,
Oh, yeah.
and there it is, and it hit the charts, you guys.
Yeah.
Not with them on it though.
Right.
So
That
I think
happens.
the name of the song was "Give Me a Rose." I ain't gonna name the artist, but "Give Me a Rose" was the song.
I think I know the artist
Yeah,
you talk
but
about.
it was my uncle's music, but it wasn't the words. So
Right.
you have to be careful when you. That's why I say it's important what we're doing,
Right.
because we're trying to open up avenues for the Memphis artists, along with other people. Because I don't want to shoot nobody down. Every
No.
platform matter.
Yeah.
We're in this together. So, we want to help open up channels where our artists and our music and our voice can be heard just
Yeah.
as well as anybody else. I mean, the talent is great here. So, what is the problem with getting the support of the city?
Well, it's a lot of it is. I think. Well, I won't say I think, but a lot of it is. You got certain people want to control certain things. If you're independent, they can't really control you. The only way they can control you is to keep you out.
Yeah.
And so, that's that goes without saying, because I've had doors slammed in my face. You can't come in here with that, this and that.
And good as you are, track nominated award winner, you
No.
guys. That mean it got outside of Memphis and got into
Right.
some type of rotation, or some people heard it and they loved it. But you come back to your own city,
Right.
just to say, I'll give you $20 in a tip bucket.
Yeah, that's it. Or as I like to say, 2-piece chicken box and a Pepsi Cola, what they want to offer you for a gig. So
You sure know what to say.
But
You can keep that chicken box.
you keep that chicken box.
We're not having it. We don't
No.
want it.
Nah.
You're going to have to pay us
Yeah.
for the talent, you guys. So that's another thing, we want to talk about is that, the talent, I mean, the pay the tip bucket. First of all, let me just get the tip bucket. I know on Beale Street you can put a tip bucket down and people would tip you, if you're good or whatever. But what about the artists that come in and actually sell out the clubs and
Mm.
bringing bringing people and all that into the club?
Mm.
What about that? I mean, do you think the artist is being paid fair or fair treatment from that?
No. I got a financial report on Bill Street several years ago, and I think Bill Street raked in about $55 million. So
Ooh,
that's what Memphis Music Fest and
yeah,
whatnot all together is about $55 million. So
yeah,
I don't I don't understand why you got a tip bucket down there and you help bringing people into this establishment that has food and alcohol,
mm,
and and you providing music. You get the crumbs off the table. So I don't, I
yeah.
mean,
So you don't think that they don't pay the artists or the musicians like they should?
no, no, they
Yeah.
getting they,
From what
they
I hear, that is a problem here.
that's a problem.
Kind of lowball.
Yeah, it's lowballing. Yeah,
Yeah. In other words, you can do it just about for free.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what has to change.
it got to change.
Yeah.
That's just and the people that say, "Hey, no," I mean, I can understand somebody going down there and setting up and trying to sell their own music and playing. That's cool.
Mm,
A lot of people got their start like that, but
mm.
to have a club on to take advantage of people like that is not. That's not right.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, and they will do it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Memphis is a kind of a back in the days in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Mm.
Memphis was a mecca
Yeah,
for music. You talking about Stax Records,
yeah,
Sun
yeah, yeah,
Records.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So what
Hmm.
happened to make seem like people or to seem like they don't have it here no more, but it seemed like that it's like
Mm.
the respect has been lost for the Memphis artists and the Memphis talent. We know
Yeah,
we got shots out to people like 3 6 Mafia,
yeah,
K Michelle, Justin Timberlake, and
yeah,
A Ball, MJG, Yo Gotti, and the late great Young Dolph,
yeah,
along with the older artists as well, like
mm.
Ruby Wilson,
Yeah, yeah,
Isaac Hayes.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
there's one more that I'm missing.
Uh,
Rufus Thomas,
yeah.
Carla Thomas,
Hmm.
and people's these guys paved the way. But it's that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
Everybody have they know Memphis got
Well,
Memphis is the
yeah,
what happened to the respect?
I don't know. Well, first of all, I don't. It's no major label here.
There's no major label. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
How's it this like one of the Memphis? Memphis is like the music mecca. How's it no major
label.
record
Yeah,
labels
yeah.
or nowhere for the artists to go? They have to run to California,
Atlanta.
Texas,
Yeah.
Atlanta, and when you come to Memphis, basically it's basically no outlet for the artists here.
Right.
Yeah,
Um, and
unless you know somebody.
unless
If
you know somebody, you know
you get
somebody,
it
you get
poured
in.
in.
Yeah. Uh, I put a show on in 2014. We do Memphis, and we
Mhm.
was doing it in Hamilton High School auditorium. Anybody ever been to that auditorium know it's a big place.
Wow.
And
Mhm.
we had artists from everywhere, Iowa, Texas. We had a lot of people in that show. And basically, I'll just be honest with you.
Mm.
Every dime of that show came out of my pocket.
Wow.
No, I mean, every dime of it came out of my pocket. And,
Mhm.
but it was a great success because it proved to me
Mhm.
that if given the opportunity, Memphis can do what California, Chicago, Atlanta, we can do. We just had so much talent from everywhere.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
it can do it.
Mhm.
But
You had a big turnout.
had a big turnout.
Wow.
And we
Mm.
were really raising money for that movie I was telling you about
Wow. Okay.
to get done.
Wow.
And
Okay. Yeah.
so
Uh-huh. Mhm.
we had had a ball.
So you had the support of the community and the people. You did
Well,
have that. Oh,
well, let's.
oh well.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
in that whole almost a year of being on TV, I was on 3 and 5.
Mhm.
I think 13 as well,
Mhm.
and we try to garner some support from the local politicians,
Mhm.
and we never got any response from them.
You know what?
The violence. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go
You
ahead.
said local politicians. That just Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know if he's in office, still in office. Harold Collins. I don't know if he's still down there now.
Okay.
But you never got with answered any of my calls. But
Oh wow.
local politicians,
Mm-hmm.
I can't say the local media did pick it up that time,
Oh, okay.
and
That's pretty
we
good.
was on TV with that,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy over the police union, what's his name, Mike?
Yeah,
Can't
yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's is he still
I
there?
don't know if he's still over
Yeah,
there or
I
not,
know what you're
but
talking about.
he said he was going. He never, so
Never
he
showed up.
never showed up. So
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of people said they were going to
Yeah.
do something, but they didn't do
Didn't do it.
anything.
Right.
And some people did, and it was great. We was happy about that.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
that's
it
good.
the one it was beautiful because I was laying at home one day and I turned on Steve Harvey's show.
Uh-oh. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's a young man was on the show.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Wow. So he was on one. He was on that show.
He was on that show.
Wow.
I was like, wow. Then I turned he's on Ellen DeGeneres show. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But that let me know that anything is possible.
Yeah, that's right.
But see,
Mm-hmm.
we got to learn how to come together. We can't take from one another. I'm gonna take, but see, in that moment, we was the best thing going around here.
Right, right,
And
right. Mm-hmm.
so we had rock. It's a rock band.
Mm.
Almost homeless. They tore the house down.
Mm.
I mean, I didn't even know we even like rock like that. But
Well, y'all learned something
we
new.
learned something new.
Y'all
See?
learned something new there.
So,
Yes, rock. I love rock.
Yeah. So
Man.
if we learn how to put it all together,
Mm-hmm.
and big things can happen.
That's right. And that's why this show, the Rolling on the River show,
It's so important.
was so important because,
Right.
you know, you're trying to bring, like you did with that Hamilton show, you're trying to bring everybody together, all
Yep.
the artists together. And once we get the talent to come together, the people to come together,
Right.
We can move forward as a city into the future,
Right, right,
because now
right.
it kind of seems that Memphis is kind of back. Does
Just-
it seem like it's kind of in a people? I hear people say it's like y'all stuck in the
We're
70s.
stuck in the 70s. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we need better DJs.
Yeah.
Music is a way to move you on into the future. Hey,
That's
I ain't
it.
gonna say no names, but you're fired.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. We moving into the
no,
future. Little Lady Blue and Mr. Wright. We finna move us into the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta move into the future. I mean, there's nothing wrong with listening to old school. I like a lot of old school.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But you gotta, like you said, we gotta have a future.
Yes.
You can't keep a chokehold on folks. It's too much talent here.
There's too much talent. That's what I say. Let some of these people shine. Let them shine.
Yep.
Recognize your artists. And that's why I salute us because, with this show, it was important. Everybody loved it. We had it on cable, Comcast,
Yep.
and we're gonna bring it back because they've been begging for it.
Yeah.
Not begging for it, but she
want-
loved it.
yeah, she loved it. She wanted
She
to put
said
it back on.
that's good, and it showed Memphis in a great light. That we do have some young people here. As well as older, middle age, black, white, all colors, just doing great things. And music is a way that you can bring everybody together through music.
Right.
And we have some great talent and great artists here.
Right.
And through this show, it was able to reflect that. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so this is very important to the city, you guys. So we had to share that with you guys. And we're going to try to bring the show back. Is that right?
That's it. Yep, we're gonna bring it back sometime this spring, in late April.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah. And we're going to have, this going to be even bigger and better
Yeah.
than what it was
Previous, yeah.
last time. 'Cause
Yep.
we're not going to let anyone steal our joy, take our joy.
Yeah.
A lot of imitators, a lot of duplicators.
Try to be duplicated.
Try to be
Can't do it,
duplicators,
can't.
but it's only one original.
That's it. There's only one original. Yeah.
And that's what I'm about, and I know you about.
Yeah.
I don't like to really do a lot of other people's music. I like to do Little Lady Blue.
That's it.
I talked to the late great Denise LaSalle before she passed away, and she said, "Baby," she said, "do your own music." She said, "Nobody can do your music
Like you.
like you." You hear me? And when she said that, it just hit home with me because nobody can feel nobody has what you feel. That's coming from you, your
That's it.
soul. You know what I'm saying? It's people that, but it's nobody can knock it home like
Right.
you do. And it stayed with me.
Yeah.
So Little Lady Blue want to shout out to the late great Denise Lascelles, as well as
Right.
I want to give some shouts out to some legends. Now these are legends.
Right.
Mr. Bobby Rush.
Yeah.
Man, because Mr. Bobby Rush showed Little Lady Blue some love too.
Mm.
I met him, and he treated me like I was family. You know how some people, be kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. This
Yeah.
man was down to earth. Man, I love Bobby Rush, and he kept it real. It was like he was talking to his daughter.
Right. Right.
He said, "You're gonna be somebody one day." And it stuck with me again.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Wow, this is a living legend." You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Grammy
Then he
award
won two.
winner.
He won two
He
Grammys.
won two Grammys,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Little Lady Blue got a chance to meet him,
Mm.
and he kept it real, and he talked to me about a lot of things about my music, and just about how to keep going, to be successful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He laid it all out on the line,
Yeah.
and Little Lady Blue got love for Mr. Bobby Rush.
Yes, it, Mr.
Shouts out.
Bobby Rush.
Yes, yes, and so that's why I say it's so important what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. It is. It is so important.
Yeah, and so I know we're not gonna pull on the time or anything, but I'm glad we got a chance to do this.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We got things. We got a lot of things coming up, but we really can't talk about it right now because, like we said, we get to talking. Next thing you know, somebody else is trying to do it. So we're
Yeah.
just gonna. When it's time for it, we'll let you know.
Right, right. I also want to shout out Mr. Thaddeus Matthews.
Daddy Bear.
Yeah, the Thaddeus Bear. I love Thaddeus Matthews because he's to me one of the most realest
Yeah.
in come out the city of Memphis. I'm gonna put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
He played my dad's music on the radio. I know y'all heard the late great Joe L. Thomas. That's my dad, and that's why I look up to.
Yeah.
I say because he had been a Beale Street musician all over the world. Played, but I say Beale Street, and there's nothing wrong with that because people come from all over the world to Beale Street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so he got a chance to hear himself,
Yeah.
on the radio, which they played him in other places. But
Right.
like I said,
Right.
being able to get played here in Memphis
Right.
was like it's somebody pushing and blocking.
Right.
No, we can't play you. We
Right.
can't do that. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
But
Politics.
politics.
Yeah.
And so Mr. Matthews pulled him right on in.
Mm-hmm.
He burned him up.
Yeah.
And people loved him. So I got to say shout out to the Teddy Bear because Little Lady Blue would never forget him.
Right.
Never.
Right.
It made my dad happy before he passed away.
Yeah.
I saw the smile on his face saying, wow. I said, see what I'm saying? This is big. So that's why it's important to be able to have an outlet, for the artists and for the talent
Right.
in this city.
Right.
Because this is one of the most talked about city when it comes to music. We know Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, a lot of them folks came through here
Right.
and from here. So Memphis is important to the music world.
There it is.
Yes.
It is. And we're gonna continue that with the Rolling on the River show.
That's right.
We're gonna have a lot of new talent come through. So just stay tuned. Little Lady Blue and myself gonna lay it out for you.
That's right. So we're going to be getting it back on. You guys going to have to be watching. It's going to be bigger and better. That's all we're going to say because we don't want to say too much. But we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. And, hey, we want the artists to come together, the people to come together, support us. You guys, when you hear about it, support the music. As I play the artists, find the music, download it. As I tell you who they are, you like them, like the songs, download. That's right. Anything else, Mr. Wright, before we get ready to end this night? You want anybody to know out there? Shout out Mac Mama, Mr. J. Anybody you want to shout out?
Want to shout out to Rochester. Much love, sisters and brothers up there, Rochester, New York. Yes,
make some noise for Rochester, New York.
That's it.
We love Rochester, New York.
Yep.
We love New York, period. If you're from New York, that's Alicia Keys. We love New York. Shout out to you, New York, California, east to west, north to south.
There it is.
Y'all make sure y'all be tuning in. Anybody else, Mr. Wright?
I think that's just about it. Got a shout out to I know she'll probably catch it later, when the show goes into
Go
its
into
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So yeah, shout out to my daughter out there in Dallas, Texas.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and I'd like to shout out to her and all my friends. They know I sent them all the links to watch the show. So
Right.
everybody, in the
And
Carlos
all your
Wright family,
fans?
all the fans. Thank you, everybody, for ever listening and downloading Carlos Wright. I want to thank y'all for that.
That's right. Y'all heard it from the man yourself.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Wright, for coming
Okay.
in. We're doing this. We're going to be doing plenty more. You guys
Plenty more.
got to stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Little Lady Blue and Independent Entertainment of the Roll on the River Show is coming back to Memphis, to
There
the
it
M
is.
Town, you guys. And we're going back to the river.
Miss
Take
Dyson.
me to the river.
Miss Dyson, I know you don't want to hear it,
Hey,
but
we're coming. So listen here. We ain't gonna even get it. That's gonna be another show.
we're
But
going
we're
to
gonna need some
show.
time for that one.
You ain't got nothing to snatch a wig. You got something to
Not
snatch.
yet.
Oh, okay.
Not
Okay.
yet.
All right.
But
Okay. Okay.
no, I'm just messing with you. But listen here. Might have missed a tooth or something, but
Oh man.
but no, I'm just I don't want to go to jail.
Oh no, you're gonna be all
Keep the
right.
popos away from me.
That's it. That's it.
The guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all already know I'm my fans, friends, and family. Shout out to you, Mr. Johnny Hardaway. Love you, brother. You guys, make sure that you watch this and share and comment as well. Little Lady Blue is gonna be back on this thing. Should be tomorrow night with some more music coming your way from the artist, you guys. And Mr. Wright is gonna be dropping his
Album.
albums as well. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. And all my Little Lady Blue fans, friends, and family, y'all know what time it is. Put your L's in the air. You know I got to do this now. I got to hold up. Wait a minute. That's the wrong thing. Hold on. Wait a minute. I done hit the wrong thing. Let me see. Oh well, let me see if I can get out of this. There I
Boom.
go. Wait a minute, I got to get it right, Mr. Wright.
Okay.
I got to shoot them things. Put your L's in the air.
Oh boy, you got to run and duck after that. Oh.
No, nah. Y'all say it with me till the next time. One love, you guys.
We
We
out of
out.
here.